Hello everyone and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today we are watching 08 EOS in the Montana. And I'm terribly sorry if I'm mispronouncing that nickname. So anyway, he is in the Montana, the tier 10 US battleship. He is on the map Loop in a 3-point domination game mode. It's obviously a tier 10 battle, but with no carriers and only 3 destroyers. So I guess that's a good start. Now, as usual, this replay is on warreplays.com and there will be a link in the video description. Also, something that I've recently noticed, you might have seen this H symbol here over your ship on the left side. If you hover over that, or if you just press H, you can see some very interesting information about your ship during the battle. So that's nice. So if you ever wondered what your tech detectability range is, you can look it up. Now anyway, it seems that at the beginning of this battle, most friendly ships are heading towards Point Alpha. There seems to be a destroyer who might be going for Beta. Eos here is moving very slowly. He is looking towards the center point, but he can't just charge in there on his own. He would need support from his team, and so far it looks like most of his team are going to the left side. Now he might get some nice shots here at this cruiser, but he is hesitating. I guess he expects the cruiser to turn now that the cruiser is detected. But doesn't really look like it that much. There are already 3 fires going on him, so it's not so great. But you know, he got rid of the fires. He is healing quite a bit, and he got the Citadel on the Moskva. So I guess taking his time paid off. But he is still in open waters, he is still detected, and there is a lot of firepower sailing over there. But there are also ships showing broadside, like this Sao. And yeah, it's looking good. And I guess it was even better than good. So, yep, I'll agree with that announcer, off to a great start. Now he is speeding up, he wants to get behind this island. He certainly has the attention of those enemy ships. And yeah, there are some torpedoes coming this way. He should be able to escape those without problem. But he is set on fire again. 2 fires. Let's hope there won't be any more. There are still about 30 seconds left until he can get rid of the fires. So now he has found some shelter behind this island. Despite this game, despite the fact that this game hasn't gone very long, he has lost a lot of hit points already. Well, the fire is gone and pretty soon he can heal. Also, he does have some nice shots here at the Colorado. Decent hit. Now the friendly destroyers doing a great job of capturing the center, or trying to. The friendly team, okay, strike that. They tried capturing the center, it didn't work out so well. I mean, there's still a destroyer in there who is trying. Majority of the friendly team is at Point Alpha. There is one battleship who is still quite a bit too far in the back. But if the friendly fleet now moves towards the center, this might be good. Now the friendly destroyer here is under heavy fire. He has used smoke, but at tier 10 you always have to be aware of radar. Now Eos is moving out again. He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he just sunk another ship, which is nice. But he is going for the smoke. Somebody in chat tells him to reverse. And he's offering smoke, but I think he's just going for the smoke that's already there. He can get some nice cover here, and he can help capture this point. And not quite sure if he's going to dodge that one. But he seems to be very confident and he seems to be right. So, nicely done. And another nice hit at the North Carolina. Now I'm not sure how long this smoke will last, but made it safely inside. And there was a ship offering him smoke, so I guess there is a cruiser behind him who could continue to smoke once this smoke here runs out. And look at that, there are enemies offering up the broadside. That's always nice to see. But I think he will focus on the destroyer first. The destroyer is obviously a big threat. If he's so close, he could go around the island and just unleash torpedoes. Also, he could be preventing the friendly team from capturing. And here we see the Minotaur, who was nice enough to offer smoke. Wasn't needed yet, but it could be needed soon. Now the enemy destroyer is successfully preventing the capture, and Eos does not have shots, so he moves ahead. Now he's leaving the smoke, but it gives him the opportunity to take care of this Fletcher, and I think that's worth it. So nicely done. Should also be safe from torpedoes when you consider the way the Fletcher was facing. But now he is in the open, he is on not so high health, and there are quite a few enemies who might be inclined to shoot him. So he is retreating for now. There are still two cruisers in here who are capping. One of those has smoke, and I think they have the island in the center as cover. The cruisers should manage to capture. And he is retreating for safety for now. He is burning once again fire, so he got rid of them, but those ships would set him ablaze pretty soon again if he stayed. So he's now retreating. There is a full health Iowa. Now the Iowa is not the most tanky ship, but the Iowa could, I guess, take his position, support those cruisers on the front. Doesn't seem like the Iowa wants to though. And Eos scored some very nice hits on the Iowa. Unfortunately, he won't have any further shots because this island is blocking him. This island is preventing him. This island is also covering him from some enemies. So I think he'll stay in this position as long as he has good shots at the enemies. Doesn't look like he has any shots so far, but there is a Montana coming, and I think the Montana, yes, he's showing broadside. Shells are looking great, and indeed 2 citadels. So nicely done. Maybe he can get another salvo off before the Montana makes it behind an island. Well, or maybe not if nobody is spotting the Montana anymore. So he is going for the Hindenburg instead, and he is moving again. He doesn't have great shots from this position anymore, so it's time to reposition. I assume he will go around the island and... well, we will take it from there, I guess. Now currently the friendly team holds 2 capture points. They have more points in general. They also 1 ship more. So the friendly team doesn't need to push anymore. They can just take it more slowly, and as long as they defend the center, they're going to win.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Oh, it isn't hit on the Sao. There is a Yamato in front of him. I think the Yamato is showing broadside currently, but might soon be hiding behind the smoke. And it seems like Eos is more focused on the Montana and the Hindenburg. Now a Hindenburg has torpedoes, and it looks like the Hindenburg might be coming this way. The Montana is offering a nice broadside. So there is an argument to be made for shooting the Montana, but the Hindenburg might be the bigger threat currently. Now Eos is angling his ship. He has to be careful because there is a Yamato and a Montana to consider. But he is turning towards the Montana currently. The Montana didn't get great hits. And yes, the Hindenburg is moving in his direction. If the Hindenburg manages to get close enough for torpedoes, it, well, might get troublesome. So he is focusing the Hindenburg. And hopefully this will take care of her. Well, unfortunately it only incapacitated a turret. So pretty soon the Hindenburg will probably turn to unleash the torpedoes. Yes, there it is, so... Well, I think they might have sunk the Hindenburg before there were any torpedoes in the water, so he should be safe. I think with that angle he was not yet prepared to launch torpedoes. Well, it's 4 against 4. The friendly team has the advantage, but it is still anybody's game. The enemies still have a Yamato and a Montana. And what else do they have? They have a Moscow and a south, so 40 attempts remaining by the enemies. Oh, he launched his plane here, probably to help him spot, and there are some incoming shells. He is currently detected by radar. And there is a Montana sitting there showing broadside. Now it looks like the enemy Moscow will soon go down. We don't know where the Sao is. And yes, but it's still 3 ships versus 3 ships. Now Eos will be sailing around this island and then probably going after the Yamato. Maybe he can catch the Yamato unaware. Also, he is sailing here with a nice circle around the island, making sure that once he is spotted by the Yamato, he is not showing his full broadside, because it could hurt quite a lot. So he is detected here, he is angled. The Yamato is not prepared to fire in this direction, that is nice. And now he will probably turn more towards the Yamato, because return fire will come. And yes, the Yamato is turning. It looks like the Yamato wants to fire all of his guns this way. He is showing broadside, but I guess the Yamato has also has to angle towards the battleship in front of him. And I think this should deal with a broadside Yamato quite well. Yep. Nice citadel hit. So, friendly team has now a ship advantage. The enemies could still turn this around, I guess, especially if they take care of the Iowa right now, but say the friendly team has the advantage. And well, it looks like the Iowa will make it. Now if the Iowa can safely get behind this island and let somebody else take the lead, it should be great. Also, the way the Montana is sailing, he will come around this island showing broadside. That is not something he should do. He should maybe go a little bit more to the... I mean, when he comes around this island, he wants his nose pointed in this direction. He doesn't wanna show his broadside. And, well, a friendly ship is launching torpedoes in the hopes that the Montana will just sail into them. And yes, this is not how you wanna go around an island where you suspect an enemy ship behind, because this might happen. And I think with that, the battle is pretty much over. There is one enemy Sao remaining, but the point difference is so big, and I don't think the Sao could kill those 3 ships in time. So will the Sao try to run away, or will he stay and fight. Well, it looks like he will show broadside, which is also a very nice thing to do. I mean, there is this island that's blocking his maneuvering, kind of, and I guess he wants to launch torpedoes this way. But yeah, South should probably go straight towards the Montana. He has not really anything to lose at this point and everything to gain. If he could come close enough for a torpedo strike, it would boost his credit income, even though it will be a loss for him. But anyway, the South is almost down. Here are the torpedoes, and here is the win. Let's take a look at the results. Chaos managed to get 3,480 base experience, and he certainly played this very well. Now in the beginning he was under heavy fire, but he managed to get behind an island, and he still pushed ahead and helped the team take the center point. He retreated when he was again under heavy fire and managed to heal up a little bit, come around and help the team finish off the remaining enemies. Yes, earned himself Fireproof, First Blood, Confederate, Dreadnought, Kraken, Devastating Strike and High Caliber. He managed to score 278,000 points of damage. And yes, I think it was an interesting battle. It was certainly enjoyable to watch. So I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I'll see you guys next time.